Good morning. We are back. It is March, deep in March now. We are here. I am Titus. That is Levi. This is Not the Experts. Coming to you live from Butler Production Multimedia. Whoop, whoop. We got a lot to talk about today. We got our usual what's popping, what's flopping, are Not the Experts. Got some football talk. Money's being spent in the football world. Got some hoops talk.
Yes.
Got March Madness starting this week. But first, before we get into anything, Levi, I gotta ask, what's popping?
What is popping? Have you seen Evil Genius on Netflix?
I have not.
Yeah, that's what's popping.
You be way ahead of me on these like shows. I don't be on none of this stuff. What's Evil Genius about?
It's about a lot of things.
Okay.
Nah, it's really about how
steep.
a manipulative person can have control over a lot of people
I thought that was you.
and do
I thought that was the show you.
maybe
I
too.
thought
I haven't
was
seen
about.
that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I know it's about stalker. People like it a lot and it confused me. Like, why y'all like this weird show about stalkers?
You ever heard about a dude with a collar bomb robbing a bank up in like Erie,
A
Pennsylvania?
color bomb or a collar? Which-
Collar
No.
bomb.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No. I don't know anything about that.
Never heard anything about it either until I started watching Evil Genius.
Oh.
So yeah, I'll leave it at that.
You like those criminal shows, like shows about like crime and stuff like.
Yeah, I kind of
You're into
do.
those.
But only I like it to be real and good.
Right,
I'm not
right,
one who just like will watch any.
You're not gonna
one
turn
of
Criminal
them.
Minds on, like episode of Criminal Minds on.
Actually, I did start
did?
watching. Wait, is it True Crime or Criminal Minds? That's on Netflix.
Probably
True.
both.
Crime, criminal.
Probably both.
Yeah, I don't know. I did start watching a little bit of that, but yeah, I do like those. I do.
People like those
That's
shows.
what's popular.
Like those, the Law and Orders, they can live forever. I be looking.
I don't like Law and Order.
I be looking at those shows. I'm like, how do y'all find ways for people to keep getting murdered? Like you find new creative ways for people to get killed.
Yeah,
It's wild.
yeah.
It's really crazy.
Evil Genius. That's another one too, where I kind of beat the punch to it. You just gotta be paying attention to people. They'll leave you little Easter eggs in there. You just gotta find them.
Evil Genius, the true story of America's most diabolical bank heist. Okay. Oh, it's 4 parts. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting.
Christina's watching. She says, "Good morning, gentlemen."
Good
Good
morning, Miss
morning.
Christina. How you doing? We miss you. True Crime. No, True Crime is not on Netflix.
Oh,
So,
okay.
Criminal
So
Minds.
Criminal Minds,
Yeah.
yeah. Which that is interesting. I think I like Criminal Minds, or I started watching it just because.
A lot of people like Criminal Minds.
Yeah, I
It's-
like to see why. I mean, what makes you do what you do.
Mm.
So Evil Genius, like I would recommend it because it's we were just celebrating International Women's Day. So shout out to the ladies out there. Y'all can be murderers too. So
Yeah, show called Snapped about that.
do
There's a
I?
whole show called Snapped about that.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, Snapped is like about that. But I think it's about women who are like in abusive and toxic relationships and then they, got their husband out of here.
Oh, okay. Well, she was
Yeah.
the abuser and the toxic
Mhm.
one.
Yeah. That's
So,
crazy.
yeah.
I might check it out. I feel like I've said that about every show you told me. I haven't watched any of them, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I've done the
Um,
same with you too.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we don't really. Yeah, we be like, I'm gonna check it out, and then we never do. So that's
Yeah.
how it goes. That's really how it goes.
Yeah,
You want to know what's popping over here?
it was popping.
Last week, I listened to a classic song
Mhm.
that I feel like I was underappreciated by me. Ocean Eyes by Billie Eilish. That is a beautiful song.
I don't listen to Billie Eilish.
I don't either, but that song is beautiful. It's truly a beautiful record.
Did you just say classic?
It's classic,
Yeah,
yes.
that's not
That's a modern day
classic.
classic. Ocean Eyes is a modern day classic. I will accept no Ocean Eyes slander. That song is wonderful. It'll bring out emotions in you.
No.
Go look
That's
out
good.
look out a window on a rainy day and play that song. Watch what happens to you. Watch what happens to you emotionally.
I just heard my first Billie Eilish song the other day on American Idol. Somebody sang it. I think they probably did better.
People
than
watch
Billie
American
did.
Idol.
Yeah, dude. American Idol is popping. American Idol, the Luke Bryan, the Katy Perry, and the Lionel Richie
Oh,
trio.
those are the judges?
Yeah, those are
Oh, okay, I
the
didn't know
judges.
that.
Yeah, that.
I thought Jennifer Lopez was still a judge. She's not a judge?
Oh
anymore?
no, no. But I think it was like 4 years ago. I think 3-4 years ago
Mhm.
when they started, and that's what brought
Wait, they
American
came
Idol
back 3 or
back.
4 years ago? I thought. See, I didn't even know that. I thought the show just came back this year.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you missed some really good talent, bro.
Did I?
Yeah.
Did I though?
Yeah.
Because people be winning American Idol and don't go anywhere.
Well, I don't know. Like my two favorite guys from the two past seasons, I don't think they won it. I know my favorite dude from 2 seasons ago, he finished in second.
Oh, okay.
Alejandro, and then I'm not sure where Arthur Gunn finished last year, but yeah.
Yeah, I just haven't watched. I haven't been to music shows in forever. I used to at least watch the audition stage. It would be funny.
Yeah.
But now it's just like
Well, it's not funny anymore.
they got rid of that.
Yeah, they kind of got rid of the ridiculous people.
Yeah.
I mean, they still put some bad people on there just to show not everybody goes through.
Yeah,
But yeah. The talent though is just off the charts.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hear about them in like 3 years when they make a song, and I'll just do it 4 years later or something.
Yeah.
'Cause I'd be
Well, my
behind.
boy Alejandro, he's probably not gonna. He's not gonna be like a household name because his music's different.
And he's on American Idol, so that defeats the household name part.
That's true.
They haven't produced a
Yes.
household name in a long time.
When was the last house? Carrie Underwood. Was that the last
I might
household
go-
name?
did
American
she win?
Idol? Yeah, didn't Carrie Underwood win?
I thought she lost.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
she won.
Like all the ones I know are like Jennifer Hudson. I know them.
Wait, Jennifer Hudson came from American Idol?
Yes, she was like her, Fantasia, and one other girl were all like in the bottom 3, and even the contestants were confused. Like, how'd that happen?
Really?
Yeah,
I thought Fantasia won it.
Fantasia did win.
Yeah.
But they were all in the bottom 3 one time. Everybody was very confused how that happened because everybody thought they were the most talented ones up there.
Oh,
But yeah, Jennifer came from there. She didn't win, but she,
I didn't know that.
yeah. Oh, I didn't know Carrie Underwood was married.
Yeah.
Wow, her net worth is $200 million.
She's worth 200 million?
Yeah,
Bay.
that's crazy.
Bank.
Salute to her. Shout out to Carrie Underwood. I'm trying to see if she won. She did win. Carrie Underwood did win.
What year was that?
2005.
Wow.
That was one of the early seasons.
Yeah. But I feel
This
like
time
she's
was like 01, probably 02, 01. Yeah. That was
Who's the
season
mo-
4, so probably like 01. Because I remember the lady won that one time.
Yeah, Kelly Clarkson.
Kelly Clarkson,
Yeah.
that's her name.
her.
She has like a morning show now.
Yeah.
I found out I was at the dentist and it was on. I'm like, oh, guess what Kelly does? Okay, cool. I was literally at the dentist and it was on, you lean back in the dentist chair and it was on the TV. I was like, oh, Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
That's what she does now. Good for her.
What makes me mad is that why don't we see more Ruben Studdard? I would rather have more Ruben Studdard out here than Clay Aiken. That's what gets me.
He kind of fell off the map for a
Ruben.
while.
Who,
Yeah,
Ruben?
Yeah, Ruben
Yeah.
for sure fell off the map.
He
Ruben made a
did.
gospel album and I never heard from him again.
I think that's all he's got out there too.
Yeah, pretty
It's just
much.
the
He tried
gospel
to make
album.
a comeback a couple of years ago. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, Ruben was
He
out
could
of there.
sing.
Yeah, didn't go well.
Yeah.
I think he had some personal issues or something.
It's
but-
possible. It's possible, yeah.
And then you had Chris Daughtry, which was
Oh,
number
yeah.
2, and then he took off.
Daughtry was fired too. Yeah, Daughtry
everybody
he had a
hated
run.
him.
Daughtry had a run, and it
Yeah.
was lit.
He did.
Daughtry
He did have a
little
run.
What was that song he had? That song might
He
still
had
be
a
on my
few
phone
good
right
songs.
now.
Home. Wait, no.
Yeah, I'm going home.
Well, yeah.
And Light On.
I'm going
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, and leave the light on when I'm gone. Yeah, I think that was him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I would probably say Scotty McCreery. Scotty McCreery. He's probably got to be the most
Who's that?
famous out of the recent.
Who was
Well, then
that?
you had like Danny
He's-
Goki too. Which
Danny Go.
did
I
well.
did hear it. I've heard of him.
Danny who?
He's one of the ones that went on and became a contemporary Christian artist.
I've
Oh,
heard of him.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did he
he's got
win?
some popular hits. I don't think he won,
Okay.
but he was pretty high up on the list and got a deal off of it.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
like,
the people that make second or third do better than the people that win.
yeah.
Right,
See,
right.
that's the thing, and I think they kind of do that on purpose because when Alejandro didn't win, I'm telling you right now, like, I don't know if you can look it up or play it, Clay.
Light On was by
Like
David Cook.
their auditions, but and I don't know if you've seen him either, Clay, but he's self-taught, like on the guitar and like self-taught everything musically, but like what he does with the guitar, like an acoustic guitar, is pretty crazy. But like he just blew the judges away, and they told him right there, they're like, yeah, dude, like you shouldn't even be here. Like you should be surpassed American Idol. So Alejandro, do what?
I think I did see his audition.
Yeah, so you got to look him up too. He's on Apple Music, Scary Pool Party
I'll check him out.
Music, something like that. But yeah, and then look up Arthur Gunn too. He's I don't want to get the country wrong, but he's originally like from the Middle East, but now he was living in Wichita, Kansas.
Yeah.
Went out to the bus because American Idol stopped out there because they have this tour bus where if you want to audition, you gotta go to a tour bus
Yeah,
first.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so they were like, "Oh yeah, you're good." So they sent him on, to the city or whatever he had to go to. That dude's ridiculous too.
David Cook was the other dude that won.
yeah.
David
He had
Cook,
he did light on. That's why I gave him Dark confused. They sounded the same.
Adam Lambert.
Yeah, Adam. Was he good? I don't remember what
He's
happened.
like
to him.
singing for Queen or somebody like that.
Oh,
now,
okay.
I think.
See,
Yeah, yeah.
Because some of those guys go in different lanes. Like I think
Yeah.
Fantasia does some Broadway stuff, so
Yeah.
she don't really need to drop albums. She does Broadway musical plays type stuff. You don't really need none of this, none of y'all right now.
Yeah.
She did
Well,
the
Adam
other-
Lambert did some Broadway too, I think.
Adam was mad talented though. I remember Adam got like a standing ovation from Simon that one time.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, he's gonna win. That's a wrap.
But he's real theatrical anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why that's why he's perfect for Queen. I mean, it's hard to match Freddie Mercury, but
Yeah. For
he
sure.
gets pretty close to it, I
For
guess.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Jordan Sparks won. I mean, I knew
Oh.
she was on there. I didn't. Yeah,
She did win?
Yeah, season 6.
I didn't remember that either. Actually, good for her.
The only song I remember is she had Chris Brown in it.
No
What
Air.
was that song?
Yeah. No. Air. Yeah.
No Air.
They had something with her in a Grammy with some song. I'm like, that's not a real song. That's not a true. She didn't make that song. That's not real. Some song called Red Tan Green. I was very confused. Like that's not a real track. It's not a real song she made. Nah.
Philip
Video was
Phillips
mad
was hot
cringy.
for a second too.
Taylor Hicks. How about that?
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
Taylor Hicks.
That was a weird era.
season
That
5.
was a weird time.
That was
That was-
weird.
That was a wild time. I remember they had. I think last season of America Idol I paid attention to. They had some dude who was beatboxing in the finals. Like, what is this? Who's the dude singing and beatboxing at the time? He made the finals. He lost though.
Really?
Yes, it was so terrible. It was awful. I was like,
Hmm.
why is this? Why is this there? Why is he still here? Who nominated this man? Who puts this man through to the top?
Oh yeah, and remember Constantine?
I think so.
I don't remember.
He ended up going to
Constantine.
Broadway.
A word. That's the play for real. Get on American Idol and turn it into Broadway. That's really the play.
Yeah.
Because Broadway money, well, before the pandemic, Broadway money was lit. Pre
So
panty.
number 1, Carrie Underwood. Number 2, this is off of Constant's total sales, contestant total sales. Number 2, Kelly Clarkson. Number 3, Chris Daughtry. Number 4, Clay
Dawson
Aiken.
was third.
Yeah.
Good for him. He had a run. I only know 2 songs from that
This
run. But he
is
had a run.
artists with sales of 500,000 or more albums.
Okay.
Clay Aiken, number 4. That's crazy. Fantasia, number 5.
Nice.
Ruben,
Fantasia had a
hey,
whole-
Ruben, number 6.
Fantasia had a whole Lifetime movie. I remember this. They
Hmm.
made a movie about Fantasia's life on Lifetime.
Oh, that's right.
She
yeah.
played herself. It was very interesting.
Oh yeah,
You can't
yeah,
beat
that's
that.
right.
It's like a
You
movie about your
can't.
life, and,
And
you
you
play
played you.
yourself.
Yeah.
And you played you. That was wild.
The pinnacle.
That was a wild time.
Oh, Bo Bice. I just remembered him.
That's
Bo
what I was trying to
Bice.
think of. He was on the same one with Constantine, I think. And they were
Yeah,
rivals
that's
with
right.
each
Because
other.
they were like both rockers, weren't they?
Yeah.
Or yeah, but Bo Bice is number 18.
You know, like
and
the-
he did like "I'm Your Vehicle" like 6 times that season. I'm your vehicle, baby.
I didn't
The
realize
best run for me of American Idol was when like Nikki was the judge and she was always beefing with the other judge. Her and some other judge always threw shade at each other. Was it Mariah Carey? I think it was Mariah Carey. They had them at the same time and they always threw shade at each other.
Wait,
It was
Nicki
so much
Minaj
fun.
was the
Yes.
judge?
Yes, she was.
Wow.
I did not know this.
Yeah. Her and Mariah Carey would always throw shade at each other. It was so much fun.
Really?
Yes, it was great.
Well, the
That
time when
a
it was
great
like
era.
Howard Stern and Ellen DeGeneres and
Yeah, see, through all those years, I did
yeah,
not
I'm like,
watch.
this is
It was like, I
totally
don't care
not
about you
credible.
anymore.
Yeah.
That happened? I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was Steven Tyler, Ellen DeGeneres, and
I remember Steven Tyler there, but it was still like they had
Howard
the
Stern.
traditional people.
Oh yeah, and Steven
minute.
Tyler did a great job taking over Paula Abdul's role. I mean, the looks, yeah, they look a lot alike, and they were very emotional too. Like Steven Tyler was the nice one, cried a lot. I did not realize Elliot Yamin came from American
Yes.
Idol.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
did
he
not-
did.
not
He
know that.
did. That's how I wait for you, dude, right?
Yeah,
That's a classic.
and
That's a classic.
Andy's brother on The Office, isn't that Elliot Yamin?
I don't think Elliot was on The Office.
Yeah, he plays Andy's brother.
That was him?
Isn't that Elliot Yamin who play?
I thought.
How to look at this? Who plays?
oh, and by the way, shout out to my boy Lloyd Buchanan for playing the Grammys with Brittany Howard.
Oh, that's fire.
So
Nice.
I didn't get to see it, but I heard they brought the house down.
Who? I didn't get to watch the Grammys. You
The
don't
Grammys
watch
are in
it either?
headlines. We got
I
the
didn't
Grammys
get
in
to watch
headlines.
it. No, we don't have cable, so
Oh,
I just
okay.
do like internet TV.
We got more on the Grammys later in headlines.
Oh,
Yeah. The Grammys making an appearance in the Day Show. I don't see anything about Elliot Yamin in The Office.
Oh, it's Josh Groban.
Okay.
Josh Groban.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
They kind of look alike, don't they? I don't know.
I don't
Same
even know who
vibe.
Josh Groban is, to be honest with you. Well,
He's
he's
the
do
one that
play Andy's
has a
brother in
very
The Office.
operatic voice.
Oh, okay,
He
okay.
does a lot of classical stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Got
Yeah.
it.
And doesn't Elliot? I mean, I feel like Elliot Yamin kind of has that vibe too.
No, Elliot
or-
Yamin has like a there's nothing opera about Wait for You. That's not an opera record at all.
Okay, that's true. But I feel like if Elliot Yamin, he's got the range. I don't know. I don't know anything about music, so
Understood. We talk about
shout out to Carrie
show with
Underwood.
American Idol conversation.
Yeah.
That's great. What's flopping, Levi?
What is flopping? You want to go first? Do you have anything for
Hold on.
flopping?
Go ahead. It froze.
Stop.
Okay, cool. The remote froze. Got it. Cool.
Um,
Traffic is flopping this morning because people were driving mad slow, and I really didn't appreciate it.
Yeah,
I know, man.
Y'all got to
I
get
thought
together.
the same thing. Like
Okay, so it wasn't just
everybody's
me.
like so stinking slow this
They
morning.
was,
Yeah.
what's going on?
Everybody's still asleep from a time change.
That's
and
really
they're just
what it
driving
is, yeah.
slow.
No,
They
this,
was
this
bugging.
time change has thrown me off for a loop.
It came mad randomly.
yeah,
Like, usually I anticipate the time change like a couple weeks. Time change, it was just like Saturday night. Oh yeah, time changes, huh? Oh,
yeah.
okay. That's all right. It is that time of year again. It's because this pandemic, dog. Every day is the same. Every day is the same day, and then the time change. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. I didn't remember time changing last year. I don't remember what was happening.
Well, we were all at home.
We
so It
were.
didn't matter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. That's true.
Did they pass that bill yet about us not having a daylight savings time anymore,
I
Georgia?
don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Oh, well,
Shout
I
out to
can't
Veep though.
wait for that to pass.
Shout out to Veep. That's literally from Veep.
Oh, it is.
Yes, it's literally happening in Veep.
Well, I mean, I heard
Veep
this
is like the greatest predictor of politics ever, and it shouldn't be. It's a really bad thing that Veep predicts so many things that happen in politics.
I feel like a lot of political shows are pretty much, if you just throw them all together, House of Cards, all these other, I feel like they all.
House of Cards, like, not enough murder happens to people that matter enough for House of Cards to be real.
I
House of Cards
guess.
went way off. Did you watch that? House of Cards
I didn't
went
get
off the
too
rails.
far into House of Cards.
It was cool. The last season was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, because I mean, I started to get into House of Cards,
Yeah.
but then the whole Kevin Spacey
being a
thing
creep,
happened.
Spacey being a
Yeah,
creep, yeah.
Yeah.
I fought through the last season, and man, that season was bad. It was like they set them up to fall, but all they did was they brought characters back for like one season just to kill when they were about to expose everybody just to kill them. Like, what was the point? You wasted my time. House of Cards supposed to fall down. Nobody got caught.
and I didn't
It was
even
so
get to any
ridiculous.
killing parts.
It was so
I didn't even know
ridiculous.
this was like
You
they
ain't
were
seen no
actually
murders?
killing people. No,
You didn't get to like first season then, did you?
I thought I did, but I guess I didn't.
I think first. I'm trying to
Everybody
remember
was
somebody
just-
died. He had the side piece.
It was
right?
just a lot of sleeping going on.
You remember the
yeah.
side? He had the
Yeah,
side
yeah,
piece.
yeah.
So you never saw. Spoiler alert! You haven't seen if you haven't seen House of Cards, you never saw him throw into the subway.
No.
Oh, bro, that's how. Yeah. That's when it gets crazy. He threw it right into the subway.
Dang.
That's when it gets crazy.
Wait, was that the reporter?
Yes.
Oh, he threw the reporter
Yes,
in the
you didn't
subway.
know. Yes, you didn't make it up. Yeah, you didn't make that part. Yeah.
So she died of COVID.
But you know, it was actually like a British show.
yeah,
first, of
yeah,
course. And he got the main character who did that got murdered in the British show.
yeah.
So I was hoping they would do something like that, but nah, they just got away with it in the American one. Like this is just
No,
a
it was
waste.
remake.
Yeah, it was originally a UK thing, like the '90s. I think it was a book. Then the UK made a show. Then America got the show from the UK naturally, as we do with things. But yeah, House of Cards. That last season was flopping. How about that? God, that season annoys me.
Yeah.
Shows with bad last seasons just stick in my brain.
Okay, but
Game
what
of
about?
Thrones.
Okay, look. Have we had this discussion yet on Game of Thrones? Have y'all seen Game of Thrones?
I
Clay?
have.
I haven't. No.
It's all about the journey and not the destination. And I think we need
No.
to get over that.
No.
Because Game of
No.
Thrones just brought and two, I'm tired of everybody complaining about
It was terrible.
the night army or whatever, the night battle.
Bruh.
That was a great episode in
The
my
episode was
opinion.
amazing. However, they built them up for 5 seasons, and it ended in one episode.
Yeah, that's true.
It was like a lot of build up, and they did work, but it was like, bruh, that's it.
it
It's over with.
was a little bit. I mean,
And it was
nothing's
dark.
really believable.
And the
yeah.
episode was mad dark.
So I had to go back and watch it a second time because my buddy's I don't have HBO, so
Oh,
my
yeah,
buddy's TV when I went over there, like his TV was too dark. He had the brightness,
Yeah, like-
so I had to go back and rewatch it and like turn the
they
brightness all
filmed
the way
it.
up.
They filmed in like a movie type way
Yeah,
that didn't translate for television.
Dude, when they send the Dothraki out there and you just see those torches like one by one dissipate, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was wild. It was a wild episode.
Yes.
But I get why people are upset about that. I was more upset about the fact that they rushed that season and they didn't have to. That season was mad rushed.
Yeah.
And it didn't have to be rushed.
But I thought we kind of knew when it was being released, we knew it was rushed.
No, but they chose to rush it though. Because HBO was like, look, we'll give you more episodes if you need. And they're like, nah, we still do these 6.
Yeah, what? Oh, it's because
they were going to do something else. They were going to do like Star Wars or something.
Well, yeah, the producers were going to do Star Wars, and what's his face?
Too.
Well, what's his face couldn't even finish the freaking book, so they had to finish the plots for him. Yeah. George R.R. Martin.
They had passed the books like 2 seasons ago, I think.
Yeah. And I think so. Watching these like director's cuts or behind the scenes, I feel like they were saying they were waiting on George R.R. Martin this whole time to keep writing or finish it, but yet he don't want to do it.
It was mad.
He had too many Grateful Dead concerts to attend.
Right, but it was just like I was so annoyed. I'm like, bro, y'all have to rush my girl Dany's story arc.
Yeah,
because I'm a big fan of dragons. I don't know if you know that. I really like dragons. When I get my Simi, I'm buying one. Baby dragon. So like they really I didn't like how they rushed her story arc. Although I did support her when she burned the town down. I ain't gonna lie. When she burned the whole city up.
Yeah.
When she burned the city, I was like, hey, that's them's the breaks. It's war.
Yeah.
It's war.
But there it was. Like,
Cersei's death was so underwhelming too.
It was.
That was the other thing. Cersei and Jaime's thing. Because Jaime broke away from her and then went back to her at the end. I'm like, I thought he was becoming his own man for once.
No, I think that's how it had to go.
He was supposed to.
Just like when
he was supposed to end her, according to the prophecy.
I think the line too of I don't know. A lot of people were disappointed how Daenerys died too.
That was I didn't watch. To this day, I haven't watched the last episode.
Oh, you haven't?
I read a recap of it. Like, I will never watch this episode.
Bro, the line.
I straight up like literally read a recap. I'm like, this is trash.
The line that Jon Snow drops as he sticks that knife in her. It's great.
He was such a clown. Jon Snow never did what he was supposed to do.
What was that? Be the king?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, okay,
so
but
whack.
do you know why though he didn't become the king?
Because he didn't want to.
Well, the line he dropped, because like she was saying, like, bow to me or whatever, I'm the queen, blah, blah, blah. And then he comes up to her, and as he sticks it in her, he makes the promise to her. Yeah, the knife. Yeah. The knife.
In his auntie.
He tells her that she will always be his queen. So that meaning, or she will always like be his ruler or something like that. So that symbolically he could never take the crown because he promised her she will always.
But this would make mad when they put Bran in charge. And they're like, how about you be in charge? He's
But
like, why
didn't
you
we
think
know that was coming?
He's like, why you think I came all this way? Bran, you have sat here and done nothing for literally the whole season. And all of a sudden it's like, I'm here to be in charge. Of what? For what? For who?
I love it. Bran's just sitting over there in the chair.
Watching everybody die.
Looking off in the distance and just saying something creepy and monotone. It was great.
And then suddenly he's like,
Bran bomb.
and then maybe you should be in charge. Why you think I came all this way?
Yeah.
Useless. I can't talk about the season anymore. Headlines.
Can I ask one question?
Yeah, talk to me.
Did you cry on the hold the door scene?
I didn't.
I
don't cry during TV shows like that for real though.
That was the only part I cried.
I'd be hurt, but I don't be crying. I think Sons of Anarchy made me numb to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
That was one of the darkest shows I've ever seen.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. Dude, I might be getting a little too deep here, and maybe some people, and maybe this just comes from growing up as your dad being a pastor. So sometimes, you just always hear your dad symbolically like, sometimes like, all right, Dad, it's not that deep or whatever. But I think a lot of times in Game of Thrones, I was like, there's a lot of parallels here between that storyline and like the Bible story.
Oh,
because like everybody, you just kind of see at the end, everybody was pretty much placed there for a purpose.
Yeah.
Even like if the purpose like this small, like everybody had like this little hand to play.
Yeah.
In the whole Game of Thrones.
They did. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Headlines after TV talk for the first open show.
Yeah.
Love conquers all, everyone. Alex Rodriguez and Jennifer Lopez broke up, but then they got back together because they're gonna fix it. They are, what was it? Onward and upwards, working through issues and onward and upward. So we are happy that A-Rod and Alex Rodriguez and Jennifer Lopez are gonna work their issues out because one day they'll buy a baseball team or something. I don't know. But I just wanted to make sure we talked about the other divorces. Now we got Love reuniting. There's always hope.
Look, A-Rod, master sweeper, sweeping things under the rug. Great PR guy too. or whoever his PR guy is, give him a big check. Yeah. I mean, we really swept the whole steroid scandal under the rug, and now he's the face of baseball.
It's weird how we pick and choose who gets to be TV stars. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Who like which scammers we accept.
Yeah.
But we also let Bob Knight be a TV guy for years, so
Yeah,
I
that's
guess
true.
it depends.
Yeah.
The Grammys happened last night.
Mm.
I have written down people won things because I didn't watch a second of the
2
Grammys.
nights ago?
Yep. Oh, 2 nights. Yeah, I didn't watch a second of the Grammys.
Me either.
I'll catch the clips on Twitter.
I've only heard.
I'm here for the memes and the clips. That's all I'm here for.
Yeah.
So when Twitter gets a hold of it, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm into this now. So yeah. Billie Eilish won Record of the Year for some song that I don't know. I only know Ocean Eyes, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Swift won Album of the Year for Folklore.
Surprise.
It's a very Grammy move. And Best New Artist went to Meg Thee Stallion, even though she's like 3 albums in. She's still a new artist to them.
Wow.
They don't know what's going on.
Can we talk about, have you heard about the controversy?
It was a Megan Cardi performance. I don't want to hear anybody complaining about it. You knew it was coming.
No,
That's all
I
I
mean,
feel.
I just don't know why we're like putting that on TV.
Why not?
Just like in general.
It's a hot song. Song dominated charts for months. I don't know what y'all want.
I mean, well, we've already had this.
Dominated the charts.
We've already had this discussion that society's trending downwards, and so when I had to go through my long
Society's been down
scrapbook,
since it formed.
yeah, that's true. But music has I don't know. Look, let's not get like it's always been like this, because yeah, music has traditionally gotten more risque as we go along, but now it's pretty much just audible porn. It's like, oh, I got to keep my eyes on the road. I can't watch it, so I'll just listen to it.
I mean, old music wasn't too much. They talk about a lot of stuff in old music too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in the old
been the
music,
same.
but I think. I mean, what's the example of all I can think of is "Baby It's Cold Outside."
Nah, there were a lot of other songs in the R&B world.
No,
Yeah, risque. Music been raunchy forever.
it's true.
It is what it is.
No, I mean, I don't
is
think
what
we were
it
talking
is.
about touching dangly things in the back of your throat, but
Probably were.
maybe.
Maybe they would make it subtle. That would make you feel better about it.
Maybe.
But it would still happen.
Look, man, I'm just here for the kids, and when it's blasting on
Cut the TV
TikTok,
off.
and I see 10-year, like I mean, it's already there. It's already there in the TikTok and everything. It's
Oh
cool.
well, control your
Whatever.
watch what your kids watch. I don't do this is why I get annoyed. People want like these award shows to parent for them. No, parent yourself. Go pay attention to what your kids pay attention to, and then you'll know what's going on. Don't be mad at the artist for doing them. You grown. Control your kids. How about that? That's my message. Control your kids. That's my message. Control your children. Don't let the TV do
I
it.
mean, I'm not against that.
About that. Next headline. I almost forgot we were doing headlines. Move to the next segment. It's getting hot in her. The Miami Heat have won 9 of the last 10 games and taken 4th place in the East again. 4th place where they made the finals from last year. About
That's
that.
cool.
About
I mean, I
that.
got a better stat for you.
I don't want to hear your stat. I'm still going on this Miami Heat thing. I want to talk about the
Okay.
Miami Heat right now. It's
Okay.
Miami Heat headline.
Go ahead.
We're not talking about the Hawks. Y'all don't matter. Y'all in the playoffs. So
5 in a row, ho. 5 in a row.
You were just crying last week about the Miami and Fire. Now it's
5 in a row.
You were just crying about the Miami and Fire two shows ago.
I was crying.
Yes.
No, I said
No,
he.
Trey Young. Trey Young is his
Well,
fault.
yeah, I was saying
Everything's
Trey
his
Young
fault.
is
Now
responsible.
they're 5-0. Now you happy again. Now you acting like you happy again.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
I said this would be the name. Look, we slowed the pace down. We're focusing on the defense. It's good old fashioned basketball
Got
out
healthy
there,
too, right?
people. Yeah, we're getting healthy. Yeah, we're still missing Hunter. I think I may be
Mhm.
tripping on that.
But check this out, man. I like what the Heat are doing. Heat are a little scary still. I think he can give some problems to some people. Now check this out. He were 6-12 when Jimmy Butler returned from COVID.
Mm-hmm.
They were 22nd in defensive rating. They have since gone 15-6 and had the league's second best defense.
Yeah,
And they're 4th in the East. Jimmy's averaging 23, 8, and 9
I
and 2
know.
steals per game.
people trying to make the MVP case.
I heard that on Levitar show yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're not doing that. Not doing
No,
none of that.
no.
It's not happening.
it's not. happening.
Sorry. But
Wait,
I
who?
like what they're doing.
Who do you think, if you had to give the MVP right now, who would it go
Embiid
to?
or Jokic.
Okay.
One of them. Either or, I'm not going to be upset about it,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. They're on such a high level right now. Hopefully Embiid can get healthy and keep it going when he gets back. But yeah, they're on such a high level right now. I'd give it to one of them, personally.
Speaking of Embiid, and I did hear on Love Is Hard yesterday too about the whole Paul Pierce thing.
That was really
Yeah.
funny. That was really funny. Yeah, if you didn't hear Paul Pierce, this Embiid got hurt. The 76ers beat the Spurs by about 35.
Mm-hmm.
And Paul Pierce thought the
Thought
score
they
was
lost.
backwards,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Well, what this tells me is that Embiid's the MVP because if you lose one player and you lose by 40, then he's like, oh wait, they won by 30. Oh well, that tells me the opposite." Which also speaks to how we do this MVP thing. It's just so stupid.
Yeah.
Some of these people that have votes, it's just like, I don't know, they lost without him. So.
Yeah.
And then he immediately had to reverse his position, as if teams don't have terrible games sometimes. But yeah, that was incredible.
There's one guarantee of MVP though every year. Well, it's two scenarios, but it's a guarantee that one of them is going to happen. LeBron's not going to win it, and he's going to be pissed, and everybody else is going to be pissed. Oh, they hating on LeBron, my dog. He's better than Jordan. Nobody wants to.
More people laugh at that than anything.
I don't know.
No, I promise you they do.
People are serious about it.
Nah,
bro.
I see more people laughing at LeBron. I see people being like, LeBron had a case.
Really?
Last year was the only time I saw people think they had a case, but that was after Giannis embarrassed himself in the playoffs.
I mean, I know a few people.
I only saw it happen last year after like the Bucks went out, and all of a sudden, oh, maybe LeBron should be MVP. Like, no, we're not doing this. We're not doing the retroactive MVP.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like, well, more people in my circle at least, we be laughing when LeBron does.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I know some people like who legitimately get mad and they think there's some conspiracy against LeBron.
I mean, they probably don't want him to win another one, but it's probably gonna happen.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a secret rule where you can't get more than Jordan on the MVP front.
How many did Jordan get? It was just 4, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. So,
how many does LeBron have? 3?
4.
Oh, he's got 4.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure LeBron's at 4.
Does Jordan?
No, Jordan's got 5.
Okay.
And LeBron has. I feel like it's one of those old media things. They're not gonna let him like. They're like, no, you can't pass Jordan. I feel like that does come in play. He's got 4. Yeah, LeBron's got 4.
That might happen.
Yeah. I feel like it's a little bit of that too. But
no,
also, he hasn't like some of the years just hasn't really been the case. Like the Steph Curry years, there was no debate.
Yeah.
Maybe a Harden year, but Harden kind of went crazy those years too.
Yeah.
You know, it's just one of those things where people always want to change definition of most valuable player or whatever. It's so
I mean,
annoying.
this year I just don't see how he can even get back into the running.
Nah, he was there early, but it's not looking good.
No.
Yeah. They kind of got into chill mode.
Yeah.
The Lakers have gotten into chill mode and
especially with AD.
Yeah. Speaking of that, next headline. Anthony
Segue.
Davis is out at least another 2 weeks
Mm-hmm.
with tendinosis and a calf strain.
Mm.
I had to look at what tendinosis was. I didn't understand what it was. I heard it was degenerative.
So it's different from tendonitis.
It is.
What's the difference?
Let me pull up the page again because I had a page pulled up for it.
Dr. Titus.
Achilles tendinosis. There we go. Yep, Achilles tendinosis.
Oh,
This
also what's popping?
This is from footcaremd.org.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. What is Achilles tendinosis? That's the question it says. Well, the Achilles tendon is the largest tendon in your body. It connects to the upper calf muscles and the back of the heel bone. Achilles tendinosis is a condition in which the Achilles tendon degenerates and becomes inflamed. Sometimes it may also be called Achilles tendonitis, but tendinosis, I think tendinosis is supposed to be a technical term.
Okay, so it's the same thing.
I don't think it is because they got 2 different pages. Because they got page tendonitis and page tendinosis. That's the thing. Because I think what I've heard with tendinosis is they're actually like tears in your Achilles with this.
Okay.
Like you have small tears that gotta heal up. You can have surgery on it. Yeah. So anyway, it says tendon can swell and become painful. This condition is common in athletes who have calf tightness. Achilles tendon. Oh, I clicked something. Oops. It said it may occur in the middle of the tendon or at the point of the tendon where it connects. Either way, it sounds awful. So yeah. You can do treatment. It says just kind of rest and oral medications for pain and swelling. Heel cups. Don't know what's a heel cup.
Your heel, isn't it?
No, it says heel cups can improve pain. It's like a thing. It's a treatment thing.
I guess that's where you put your heel in a cup. I don't know.
Is it like
I would say suction cup.
That the swimmers be doing where they got all the weird spots on their body.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you can have surgery, but you might not. Also, symptoms can come back.
Wait, what can't?
Symptoms can come back.
Oh, okay.
After it heals, it's possible they can come back.
Oh.
So he's out for another 2 weeks, which I'm kind of worried about that because Achilles in general is kind of freaky. And if Lakers don't have him, the West is wide open for anybody. And Kevin Durant is out for another 1 to 2 weeks with a hamstring strain.
Yeah.
So 2 big names for very important teams, very important pieces are out. And I think for the Nets, this is a bigger deal because as fun as it is that they're making this thing work in the regular season without these guys, those guys don't have a lot of on-court time together.
Yeah.
And you kind of want to get that in before the playoffs start. You want to get your 3 main stars in there to figure it out together. Because they still got some things to work out chemistry-wise, I think, with all 3 of them.
Has Blake started playing yet?
I don't think so. Yeah, they signed Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
I'm Okay. Like, cool.
Yeah.
He's kind of
Washed.
done.
Yeah.
Like someone on Athletic said, they paid $63 million to not have him.
Yeah.
So it's kind of good for him, by the way, getting that buyout money. Salute to you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You deserve it.
But as soon as you go to Detroit, that kind of just lets everybody know, okay, it's over. Yeah.
Well, the Clippers sent him there after they paid him all that money.
Yeah, so that's all we knew was officially over. It's like, go to Detroit to die.
He was kind of good early, though. Those first couple years.
Yeah.
Then his knee gave out.
Yeah.
I remember watching him trying to drag them to not get swept with that bum knee. I was like, don't do this to yourself, Blake. You deserve better. He hasn't been the same since.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't dunked since 2019.
SVG ruined him.
Stan?
Yeah.
He didn't play
Was
with
it
Stan, did
Stan? Yeah.
he? He did?
Pretty sure he did, yeah.
I thought Stan been gone for like 5 years. Like 4 years.
Let's see.
Huh.
Did he?
You might be right. Let me check.
He was only gone for a year.
Stan
was.
2014, 2018.
When did Blake get to Detroit? I feel
Oh,
like
you're right, because he traded for Blake to try and save his job.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got Detroit in 2018.
Yeah, because that was the secret recipe. I
was
have
gonna say-
Andre Drummond
Yeah, and
on
Blake
one
Griffin.
side of the block and Blake Griffin on the other.
Yeah. And then he made that big trade and was fired that same season. That same year, 2018.
Can we
job.
when is Stan Van Gundy getting fired too from the Pelicans?
It's only year one. Stan might give him another year. It's 'cause it's year
Bro,
one.
New Orleans wants him out like
I know the
20
fans-
weeks ago.
The fans are mad. The fans are
They
really over
hate
it.
him.
The fans are really over it. They are so over it.
So that team is so underwhelming. Like the talent wise, you think like, oh, this could be a pretty raw, fast. It's a fun.
Right.
You think a very fun team to
Right,
watch,
right.
entertaining. It's just not going that way.
We got some Pelicans talk on the NBA podcast that's coming out this week. We're gonna look out for that. Got a lot. That's the other headline. We got a lot of content coming this week.
Yeah,
That's the
is that
headline.
NFL pod coming too, or is that one just
Then I might
in
just
the
put it. Yeah,
archives for forever?
no, I'm putting it out. I'm putting it out. Yeah, it'll come out too. Time just kept moving. It was over. I'm like, oh gosh, keep forgetting about
I
it.
feel like everything we said on that podcast is probably irrelevant now, especially with
possible.
free agency.
It's very
here.
possible. But like, yeah, nothing really happened in free agency either. But lastly, Levi, let's
Mhm.
get into March Madness. The tournament starts this week. The 1 seeds are as follows: Gonzaga, Michigan, Baylor, Illinois, the Fighting Illini.
Mhm.
It's a terrible nickname, by the way. Fighting Illini.
Mhm.
Just short. They're short Illinois.
Mhm.
Or that.
Well, like, now I want to go through all the ones that have names like that.
I feel like it's a lot of these, especially like the small schools that suck.
Now I can only think of Illinois Illini when I know there's so many more.
Purdue Boilermakers. How about that? That's terrible.
I guess I'm thinking of like
Oh,
the
just
ones
one
that
that had
actually
the-
have the
the
name
name
in
in
it.
it,
Yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
ones.
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
What's Iona's nickname? Trying to see. I can't pull up their page. I have my bracket right here, Levi. I did a bracket this morning.
the Iona 1 seconders, the 1 minute, the Minutemen.
That should be their name. That should be their name. Levi, your Alabama Crimson Tide won the SEC, which you said they weren't going to do.
Well, I said they weren't going to win the tournament.
That's
yeah.
what I mean. You said they weren't going to
Yeah.
tournament. They did. They tried to look out for you.
Mhm.
They tried, but LSU was like, nah, we don't want it that badly.
Yeah.
Let's throw the ball back court
Mhm.
and jack up a 3.
Mhm.
Such a terrible
I'm
possession.
really mad at myself too because when I was talking about the tournament,
Mhm.
I mentioned I was like, yeah, it was probably going to be Kentucky or Arkansas, and I completely bypassed and I didn't even give any consideration to LSU, who I've had the opinion of, and a lot of people have this opinion too, who follow like SEC college basketball, that just on paper wise, like LSU is the most talented team in the SEC.
Oh,
When it comes in, I mean, you could make that case for Kentucky, but all those guys have only been there,
Yeah,
they're all
yeah,
freshmen.
yeah.
But LSU's got some guys who's been there for a few years.
Mhm.
And Jordan Watford is absolutely, he's a beast. And so is Javante Smart. Like, those two dudes are really good, and they both had over 20 points against us. But we held it down, ball notes, roll Tide. And it's pissing me off, bro, that I cannot find a single clip, like, out of the many times. But I know I said them at random moments throughout these
Yeah,
shows,
yeah.
and I'm not going to sit down and listen to all these shows all the
Right,
way through.
right.
So it's just whatever now.
Um,
But I said it.
this is the most uninformed I've ever filled out a bracket in my life.
I haven't filled my. I'm going to fill that out today.
I did it this morning just to have one on the show.
Yeah, I wanted to do that.
I had Iona beating Alabama.
God. I knew you were going to do that.
I mean, it's Rick Pitino, man. He's a
Yeah.
good coach.
He is.
You know,
he
he's
is.
a very good coach. He
And
might
you
have them boys ready. Y'all might come out and miss a bunch of threes, and then what?
Yeah, have you heard the stat of the last time Alabama came in as a 2
No, what
seed,
happened?
or Rick Pitino took him out in the first
Really?
round? Yeah, with Louisville.
Oh,
Or he
wow.
wasn't at Louisville. He was at where was Rhode Island?
Yeah,
Before.
yeah.
Yeah, so it was back in the 80s, I think.
Oh, okay,
but yeah.
okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Y'all come out and miss a bunch of shots. The high variance 3-point shooting teams are always like super untrustworthy for me.
Yeah, they are. And I've been a little back and forth on Alabama this year. I'm
Right.
sorry to make this such an Alabama centric, but at the beginning of the year, we just looked like we sucked. And I came on and I was like, yeah, never mind what I said. Alabama, we suck, blah, blah, blah. And that's because we were chunking up a lot of threes and missing them. And I was like, this is not going to work. But we have the number 3 defensive efficiency
Right.
in the nation, and we have the number 1
They defend
defensive.
3-point line really well,
Yeah,
and
so
they shake a lot of them.
yeah, so our defense has gotten a lot better. So now we don't even really have to rely on the 3 anymore. That's what we had to do in the main first half of the season. But now, as we've gotten into it, the 3-point shooting is just the icing on the cake now.
How do you feel about Alabama being 1-3 against top 25 this year?
Who was that against? I know that was.
I'm not sure. I just saw 1-3 against top 25 when I clicked the information button.
I think one of those teams. Those were early in the season.
But the BPI rank is 9, so college basketball.
Yeah.
It's weird. Now that's my upset. Now, what I didn't realize because I watched so little college basketball, I thought Oklahoma State was banned from the tournament this year, but that ruling isn't officially gone through until April.
When were they going to be?
Because they got basketball stuff. They're supposed to be having a
Oh,
postseason
okay.
ban that comes in play, but it hasn't been officially ruled on. It won't be officially ruled on until April.
Oh, okay.
So Cade Cunningham is in the tournament,
Mhm.
and I'm here for all of Cade Cunningham, the
Mhm.
number 1 pick.
Yeah,
He's so good.
he's good.
He's so talented.
Mhm.
I like it. I like him a lot. He's in the tournament. I have him making a Steph Curry type tournament run for Oklahoma
Okay.
State. I got Oklahoma State making it to the Elite 8
Mm,
versus Houston.
okay.
He's was a 2 seed. I said, sure, they can go there. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Houston's pretty good.
Yeah. That's what I saw. I figured they were 2 seed. I'm like, let's be all right.
Yeah.
Let's pick them. Let's pick them.
They blew out whoever they were playing in their conference championship.
I have Loyola Chicago upsetting Illinois, fighting Illini in the second round.
Mm,
I don't know. I don't even I've seen both of them play the same amount of basketball
yeah,
this year. So
I will throw in this. A lot of people think that Illinois is actually the best team in the tournament.
oh, okay. I
Yeah.
thought you said Michigan was the best team.
No, yeah. So I think it was right before or right after I said that Illinois went out and smoked Michigan. So
Oh,
I think it was
okay.
right after I
Understood,
said that they went out
understood.
there and smoked them. So
Understood. I have my final is Michigan versus Houston because why not?
okay,
Yeah,
that's not a bad.
I have
final.
Michigan achieving victory in that final.
Okay,
Yeah, like I said, this is a very uninformed bracket. I have Carolina get out the first round because Roy Williams never lost in the first round. So
how far do you have Gonzaga going?
I have Gonzaga making it to the Elite 8. Oh, I'm sorry, I have Gonzaga make it to the Final Four. I have them losing to Michigan in the Final Four.
Okay,
Yes, I have Michigan. I have a 1 versus 1 on one side of the bracket.
Mhm.
I always do at least 1 versus 1 matchup. I don't ever do a bunch of non-1 seeds. I always
Yeah.
keep at least one matchup.
Mhm.
At least one of those. So,
who's your biggest upset in there?
my big?
Is it the
upset?
Iona, Alabama?
I believe so.
Oh,
But I got Iona. Oh, no, I got Iona making it. Oh, I got Iona in the Sweet 16 because one of them weird teams gonna do it.
mm-hmm.
Do you ever pick the? Well, you probably know the bracket because you haven't. You didn't even know they had playing. You didn't know
Shut
they were
up.
playing
Okay,
games.
get out of here with that. Shut up.
Have you ever picked the playing team to win in the first round? Because I never picked them.
Yeah, I have.
I never
and
picked them to
I've
get
been
out
right a
first
few
round.
times too.
I
on
never picked
that.
them out the first round because I never picked them to win. Like you're a playing team. You're relevant in my life. I don't care about you. I have you losing.
Are you saying going all the way through or
No,
just
like
first
just winning a
round?
round.
Okay, no, I've gotten.
I never picked them. I just don't. I don't respect them as teams in the tournament
Mhm.
personally. So I just never picked them to win.
I really just go with the teams that. It's not more that I'm picking for. I'm picking against
Against the other
the
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this team's overrated.
It's like you're making
or
me
they're
pick
not
3
that good.
teams between
Yeah.
3 teams. I don't like that. Like I
Mhm.
pick this playing team, then pick whichever playing team to beat the other team that
Mhm.
didn't have that actually earned their spot. Even though I feel like if you're 11 seed, you did earn your spot. While you have to play another 11 seed, I'd be pissed.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna lie.
So is it that seeding? I think that's for those are at large, aren't they? Like, how does that seeding go when we're doing the 12?
I really don't.
Because I think
because
it's maybe the smaller
Two-
conference champions.
yeah, 2 16s do a play in and 2 11s do a play in, and I don't know how you decide how 11s do a play, and it's very weird.
I feel like the 11s have to be like smaller conference champions, and they don't even give them the. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, this
That's
was
weird.
Wichita State and Drake playing in one of them.
Oh.
Like they're always in the tournament. Like how do
Yeah,
you
they
decide
are.
Wichita State or Drake is an 11 seed, but Grand Cane's a 15?
Yeah.
You know, like it's weird.
Yeah.
A play in 11, but Grand Cane's a 15.
So I think is this Grand Canyon? I think this is Grand Canyon's first tournament appearance.
I could believe that.
Yeah, and
I
apparently the head coach of Grand Canyon, he last year he was the ESPN sideline.
Really?
Yeah. He not a sideline analyst. You know the
Sideline
guy.
reporter?
He was a color commentator
Oh, okay,
or
okay,
whatever.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's wild.
And he's a pretty young dude apparently too.
Huh. Good for them.
Yeah, because it was one of the college games I was watching, and they were like, "Yeah, Grand Canyon made it," and then it was a picture of the dude and him sitting next to the current head coach, who you know they were
Yeah.
calling a game,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yeah, congratulations."
That's funny. But yeah, I got Cade Cunningham give Oklahoma State a nice little tournament run.
Okay.
I like that. I think he's gonna. That's his personal preference. So I like to see Cade play basketball.
Mhm.
I have watched a little bit of him.
Well, you.
I think I watched more Cade Cunningham than North Carolina basketball this year. Legitimately.
Okay.
I watched a little.
I haven't watched him that much. Just the little bit that I've
Yeah.
seen from him.
Yeah.
He's pretty good. Will you do me a favor?
Mhm.
Can you tell me? So if Alabama, let's say Alabama beats Iona, who
Mhm.
are they playing? Who's the two teams?
They would
Because
play
I haven't even looked
UConn
at
or
the bracket.
Maryland. They'll play UConn or Maryland.
Okay, so yeah, that's right. And I have the two people I've listened to so far who've had theirs. They've got Alabama losing to UConn
Yeah,
in
I think
that
I saw
second
UConn
round.
was a bad matchup for them or something like that. I think I read that in the Athletic.
Well, apparently they're really long. They match up well against Alabama because they are what we are.
Mhm.
Like because we have a pretty like long, like big team, but they're even bigger, I think. And so I think they're just giving the edge to them.
Based on that,
It'll be
yeah,
interesting, yeah.
for sure.
but-
for sure.
I think we can make it to the Sweet 16.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Be a good run.
Yeah.
You know, unexpected run for y'all. It'd be good.
Yeah.
You know, so that's
Yeah.
good stuff.
I mean,
So yeah, my national champion is Michigan. Please don't do anything based on my bracket because this bracket is just I click stuff. Like I clicked a lot of stuff, and maybe it works.
you know how I said, I know he's not going to go there, but you remember me mentioning Herb Jones? You know who Herb Jones is, right?
Yeah, for sure. Herb Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, a guy from Alabama. I said, oh, he's a Miami Heat guy. I said, they
yeah,
don't
yeah,
need
yeah,
him,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, so you know, he won Conference Player of the Year.
Really?
Yeah, SEC. And
Yeah.
Dick Vitale made
Oh,
the
boy.
astute observation, one of his few that he makes. When was the last time? And I don't know. When was the last time the dude who was the fourth leading scorer on his team won a Conference Player of the Year?
That's true.
And that just tells you who Herb Jones is right
Mm,
there.
He's one of those. He's a dude. He's
Bro,
a
Herb
dude.
Jones is that guy you want him on your team.
Word.
Like he's that guy, you know, oh, we're gonna be straight because I got Herb Jones on my team.
Mm.
He's gonna do all the dirty work for me, and that's exactly what Herb Jones does.
Word.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah.
So yeah, that's my
Roll
bracket.
Tide.
You put your bracket out this week when
Yeah.
you do it. Tell other people know. Next we got money moves. This is about
I
NFL free
got
agency.
money moves.
Exactly. NFL
I
free
make
agency.
money moves.
The big spenders were the Patriots. Surprisingly,
yeah.
they spent a lot of money, and people got really scared about what they spent it on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something, Levi. They paid Jalen Mills. As someone who's watched Jalen Mills play every year since his rookie year, I wouldn't feel anything about that. It's not anything to be afraid of. It's Jalen Mills.
How much they pay him?
I think he got 26, 4 years. He got a 4-year deal.
Hmm.
Jalen Mills got a long deal. Yeah, here we go. New England Patriots, they signed Matthew Judon, Jonnu Smith, and Nelson Aguilar, and Jalen Mills. That's their free agency spending.
Mm.
Nelson had 2 former Eagles. Nelson Aguilar.
Mhm.
By the way, Nelson Aguilar I think the thing yesterday.
Yeah.
He managed to have a career year and still led the league and was top 3 in drops because
Mhm.
that's just the Nelson Aguilar experience.
Yeah.
But I think it's nice that they're giving Cam some weapons this year. Like, hey, we know we didn't really give him anything last year, so we'll give you another shot if you're not totally washed. And here are some people to throw the ball to.
Mhm.
You know, I think it's good. I was surprised they brought Cam back.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
I am too.
You know, also surprised that teenager from the camp, that kid from the camp.
Oh yeah.
He was very surprised. He was like, "Oh man, he's not broke. He's still employed."
How much money did Cam get?
I think it's a 1-year, $14 million, but I think it's like incentive laden.
Oh, okay.
Jalen Mills got a 4-year, $24 million deal with $9 million guaranteed, and yeah, I wish them the best with that move.
I mean, speaking of 1-year deals, or what? I'm sorry, you got the list. I don't want to jump
No,
ahead.
I'm just reading the page. Yeah.
Jameis going back to the
James,
Saints.
1 year, 12 mil.
Yeah.
The Saints, yes.
How do you
Only-
think that's gonna go? That meme you sent me was one of the best memes I've ever seen. With the whole, was that Old Yeller or something? I don't know.
I don't remember.
Sean Payton having to execute.
Oh, Drew Brees.
No, well, Taysom Hill,
Taysom Hill,
wasn't it?
yeah.
16 mil in the hole. Looks,
60
yeah.
mil, he's got his 16. Yeah.
So who's gonna prevail as a starter?
I feel like it's gonna be Jameis, right? I feel like you tried the Taysom Hill thing. It really wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
You got to.
I mean, Sean Payton's going to push that through. We haven't seen the last of Taysom Hill
No,
for
we haven't.
sure.
No, we definitely
I
haven't.
actually think the 1-2 punch of Jameis and Taysom would be great.
I mean, it's not terrible.
Because,
worst.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, we've yet to get. I mean, Jameis hasn't had the opportunity yet to,
Yeah.
be fully immersed into a
Right,
team and get
right.
that, experience or
Yeah.
whatever, that groove going. But, I mean, I could see it have Jameis in there stretching it and then keep Taysom. I don't know.
It's
And then
I'm very interested to see this
Yeah.
new era of football for the Saints. I'm very curious about it.
I don't know why too, but I feel like there's nothing more appropriate, especially if he finishes his career there, but nothing more appropriate than Ryan Fitzpatrick being on a team called the football team.
He is. It is
Yeah,
perfect. It's
yeah.
really perfect. It's really perfect. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, Fitzpatrick signed with the Washington football team, which also scares me because Ryan Fitzpatrick beats the Eagles like in weird ways, and I hate
Mhm.
it. So I'm not excited to have to play him twice a year because he's probably gonna.
Yeah.
I mean, the man threw a touchdown, threw a pass year with his face mask to the side, just flung it in the air.
Yeah.
Like Fitzmagic is a wild experience, bro.
It is.
It's a crazy experience.
It is.
And if he's gonna be the starter, I feel like they can't announce him as starter, right? You can't just announce him as starter.
No, you
But
can't.
to announce him as starter,
Game
he
time
knows-
decision.
yeah, every game,
Yeah.
every game, because it'll be nice, and then you'll be in that playoff hunt, and then it'll go south.
I mean, who's even there on that team anymore to compete against him and quarterback? Kyle Allen?
Yeah, Kyle Allen, man, that's
Fun.
14 that experts seem to think is a quarterback away. Them going the Fitzpatrick route doesn't seem like they think they're a quarterback away,
Yeah.
right?
Even though that team's good though.
That team does seem like it should be good,
Yeah.
but I just can't trust the Snyder experience.
Yeah.
It's Snyder, you
Yeah.
know, can't trust it. There's only so much trust I can put into it.
And it's Ron Rivera,
Ron Rivera,
too.
yes. It's wild.
River-
I wish them the
Riverboat.
best. Yeah, he signed with Washington football team. Any other big? Now our teams are in cap hell, so they have not been participating in free agency.
Nope.
We are both the SpongeBob meme with Patrick looking out. I mean, with what's the dude name? Looking in
Yeah, Squidward.
the Squidward looking out the window as everyone else goes yay.
Yeah.
Because we can't participate in free agency because we broke.
Yep.
Our teams are broke boys. I think we only sending people out. Like Zach Ertz might be on the move this offseason because money.
I don't even know what we're doing.
Yeah, what are y'all doing? The Chiefs had to let 2 offensive linemen go, which speaks to my theory that the Chiefs are done. Chiefs about to go into a drought.
Yeah, so I did want to. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yes.
Your theory's holding up right now.
Got some legs right now, right?
Yeah, because my counter argument to yours was, hey, they were missing their offensive linemen. Once they
Yeah.
come back, they'll be straight. But
Right.
they're not coming back.
Yeah.
So.
Shout out to the league cap going down. Everybody having to lose. Everybody being like, you got to go. You got to
Mhm.
make some decisions. The Saints cap maneuvering. I definitely want somebody tweet. I want Saints to my taxes, bro. You know how much money you get back if the Saints did your taxes? The way they get out of these cap situations. Like,
They get a lot.
yeah, like they got out of their cap situation. They're gonna be able to spend money again. It's very weird. I want them to do my taxes for
Yeah.
sure. You get a
Same.
nice refund. You might like catch a audit, but it might be worth it. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? For a little bit. You feel me? I don't think anything notable happened. Free agency was a dud this year. Nothing really interesting happened. Right? Because everybody good got franchise tagged as usual.
Yeah.
Allen Robinson got franchise tagged, which fight it, bro. Free yourself. Don't go back to Chicago. Free yourself, bro.
So
The Bears might move on from Mitch Trubisky.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Good, smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Move to the future.
Yeah. Wait, who they have now at QB?
Mitch
Who'd they
Trubisky
get?
and Nick Foles.
Oh, they still got that.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought they picked up somebody.
Not yet.
Well, I looked up Falcons free agency,
Talk to me.
and it says we missed out on 2 key pieces we could have gotten,
Oh,
but we're 10 mil over the cap.
no.
So,
So it's gonna be a lot of missing out.
Which is actually not as bad as I thought we were. I thought we were a little more
10
than
mil's
that.
not terrible.
Yeah.
10 mil is manageable. That's like, get a Matt Ryan contract off or something.
Yeah. But who
You
wants
got
him
plenty.
though?
I mean, somebody might take him.
The Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bears might be in the market, Speaking of that, the 49ers added some quarterback who I don't know why they added them, I think.
Who?
Who? I thought I read they were looking at adding a quarterback. I don't remember. Maybe I read that wrong. Or maybe I dreamed it.
The Dolphins been making moves.
The Dolphins got all the bread. Dolphins and the Raiders. The Raiders got Yannick Ngakoue.
Yes.
Good signing for them. I feel like the Raiders. Is this me or do the Raiders always have money?
No, because the Raiders were just broke. They had to get rid of Khalil Mack because they couldn't pay him.
You're right. I forgot about that.
And
I forgot about that.
They had to fund that stadium.
I forgot that. Never mind. The 49ers made Kyle Juszczyk. I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah, Usyk.
Yeah.
Usyk.
They made him the highest paid fullback ever.
Who did?
The 49ers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah.
Because they use the fullback in very interesting ways, so good for them.
I feel like even though they got a ton of money, I feel like the Jets are really overpaying guys out here.
I mean, that's the Jets tradition.
That really is. Like,
they love a good overpay.
Corey Davis is not worth a 3-year, $37.5 million deal. I'm pretty sure.
It's a big contract.
I'm pretty sure Corey Davis is like 34 or something like that.
Nah, I think Corey Davis is young, isn't he?
I thought he was older.
Let me look
I
it
may
up.
be wrong about that.
Corey Davis is 26. Yeah.
Oh, he's only 26.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he was older.
I thought he was.
Then never
younger,
mind.
yeah.
That's not that big. That's not that bad of a contract. Then.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
nothing
actually
matters who
decent.
they sign. It's gonna be about the quarterback. What's that quarterback thing gonna look like this year, right?
That's true.
That's the real question for them.
And they got Carl Lawson
Yep.
from the Bengals.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying.
I like the
Jets always
Titans
trying,
getting
though.
Bud Dupree.
That was a good move.
That was a good move.
Now this is the one interesting. Juju Smith is the very interesting. Smith-Schuster is the very interesting free agent. I don't know what's gonna happen with him, because the thing is, I
Who
think
wants
Pittsburgh
him?
can use him, but the problem with Pittsburgh is, if Pittsburgh gets rid of a receiver, they just replace them and nothing changes.
Yeah.
It's really annoying as an
Mhm.
Eagles fan to watch a team recycle receivers and all of them be good, Levi.
Mhm.
Do you understand how difficult that is to watch
Yeah.
when your
But it's
team
really-
can't
Mm-hmm.
get one right and they just be out here getting them and sending them out?
Mm-hmm.
But Juju apparently said that I don't think Juju thinks he's going to be back in Pittsburgh. He
Really?
kind of sent one of those tweets out here. They're like, no matter what happens, whether I'm back or not, Pittsburgh is always home. One of those breakup messages.
Hmm.
So I think Juju might be on the move. And I think Juju has a lot of suitors. Honestly, he's the perfect Patriots wide receiver.
That is.
He is a great Patriots.
He
wide
might go
receiver.
to the Patriots.
He
I can see
could.
that happening.
That's a good move for them.
Yeah.
Very good move for
It
them. I
is.
think the Patriots should be in on it. The Ravens should be in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? We're broke. We can't be in on it. But those couple teams I think should really.
We're
get in
broke
on
too, but we don't mind spending money on wide receivers.
Yeah,
so
our
I can
draft
see us
capital.
making a play.
Our draft, yeah.
Yeah. We'll just send half our draft picks over, get Juju. That's what we need. Another wide receiver.
Another wide out. You got to
Yeah.
get the post Julio game plan going, man. You got to get the post Julio.
Well, we got Calvin Ridley, so
Yeah, but you need one more.
that is
You
true.
don't want Calvin
Yeah,
by
we
himself,
do. We do.
That was when they had Sanu, Jones, and Ridley. I thought it was perfect. I was like, that's
Mhm.
the perfect.
But I mean, Ridley wasn't getting enough touches though,
That's
so
fair,
it
yeah.
kind of just limiting him. But
Yeah.
now since Sanu's gone, Ridley's
yeah,
pretty
yeah.
much been our number one.
Right. He's been snatching them up. So yeah, that's great and see. Maybe something big will happen. Shout out to Dak Prescott for getting paid. Lord have mercy. Dak got money.
Oh yeah.
Dak got the money. And that's what happens when you play yourself and you think Andy Dalton can do the job and you realize that he can't. Now you got to
Mhm.
up that check.
We haven't even addressed Drew Brees retiring.
It's the end of
besides,
the show.
oh okay.
Yeah, don't even.
Also, I just want to say, I'm glad Trey Hendrickson left the Saints
Yeah, that's good for you.
Yeah.
That's good. Where'd he go?
to the Bengals.
Oh yeah, that's good for the Bengals.
Yeah.
Too. That's good for the Bengals. The
So they pretty much replaced him with or they got rid of Carl Lawson, or Carl Lawson didn't come
yeah.
back, so they replaced him.
Word. Well, let's get into experts of the week. Levi, you got expert of the week, dog.
Oh, let's see. Let me pull it up.
My expert of the week this week is tied to my not the expert of the week. They're tied together.
Do you want to go ahead and give yours?
Now you go first.
My expert of the week is Good God, where did? It's the dude. Whoever. Oh, I got it in here somewhere.
Talk to me.
I don't want to get this. All right, thought I screenshotted it.
That was okay.
Whoever got half their dumped a lot of money in Bitcoin, and now they're one of the top 30 highest paid NFL players.
Oh, the offensive lineman.
Yeah,
Oh gosh, I've seen this like 4 different
Pisses
places.
me
and
off,
He's really
like,
good.
yeah.
He's really good. That's the thing. He's only good offensive lineman we had.
I got it right
You got
here.
it, thank God.
Russell Okung.
Russell Okung, yes.
Yeah,
Good
announced
God.
in December he was converting half of his
Yeah.
$13 million salary into Bitcoin. Bitcoin was 27,000.
Yeah.
Now with the price, it's not at 61,000 right now. It's lower than that. But he's turned his $13 million annual
He did
salary to
his thing.
21
He
million.
did his thing. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm sure Seattle didn't care either. Seattle was like, sure, yeah, we'll pay you in that.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well,
Great.
and what's crazy too is that he did that at the perfect time because in December, like that was the time to buy Bitcoin because it just shot up like right after December and January. So
Right.
shout out. Yeah, my dad bought Bitcoin back in December.
Oh, did
so he's sitting on a little good.
He gave you a little,
Oh,
little
yeah.
piece of it.
Oh no, he gave me $100, said here buy some Bitcoin with it. I did and I sold it, but I gotta
Hey,
buy
that's
some
the
more.
market, man. You get in and get out.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Because it was
Shout out to
it was
the,
nosediving for
oh
a
yeah.
little bit.
Shout out to the travel opening back up. My Delta and American Airlines stock looking nice right now.
Nah.
Yeah, it's nice. It's looking
yeah.
good. I appreciate all of you.
Yeah.
Max Player of the Week, Levi. I don't know if you're aware of what happened in Norman, in Oklahoma last week, the state of Oklahoma, at the high school basketball playoffs,
No.
in the girls' playoffs. Oh, you're not?
Wait. I feel like I think I am.
An
Yeah.
announcer who we'll get to later.
Oh
Yes.
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 Oh my
Max
God.
Player of the
He
Week.
was gonna be.
Max Player of the Week is the guy who was doing the show with him who was muted.
Uh-huh.
Because I don't know what he thinks. I don't know what that guy
Oh, so
thinks.
he was.
He was
okay,
talking to
so-
somebody else, and that dude was muted. That dude knew how to mute his mic during the anthem. And so whoever he is, salute to you, bro. Because
Yeah.
you got away with
He
one.
did his thing.
I don't know what you said. We don't know what you said. You might be just as bad, but you was on mute. We'll never know.
Yeah.
We will never know. Salute to you, bro. Because I think his name is Scott something. Good
Uh-huh.
job, Scott. Because you are in the clear, buddy.
Yeah.
So, I'm not the expert. We are taking a trip to Oklahoma. Unsurprisingly.
Back to Oklahoma.
Back to
we were
Oklahoma,
just there
yes.
a couple
We were.
weeks ago.
We were.
Yeah.
And now we're back again.
Yeah.
Oklahoma, y'all bugging. Y'all
Yeah.
bugging. Getting beat up on bathroom bar floors and
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
God, y'all struggling in Oklahoma. Matt Rowan. He is a high school sports announcer in the state of Oklahoma.
Oh, that's his name?
Yes, Matt Rowan.
Oh, okay.
I know because his press release starts with I, Matt Rowan.
Mm.
Yeah. So during high school basketball playoffs, high school playoffs going on.
Mhm.
A match between the Norman City girls and Midwest something who were
Mhm.
playing. Norman girls took a knee during the national anthem.
Mhm.
Matt Rowan, who respects the anthem so much that he's talked during it
Yeah.
to say this because he has so much respect for the anthem and is so offended by people. He was so offended by this kneeling for the anthem
Mhm.
that he had to talk about it during it. He
Mhm.
was saying, "Are they kneeling? Oh, let's go Midwest. Hope they win." By the way, Norman's in the championship. I looked it up the other day.
Nice.
They're in the championship, yeah. So
Nice.
they haven't lost yet. Matt's having a bad time. So he goes, "They kneeling? I hope they lose. Go Midwest." He's just going, and then he drops a
Yeah.
bleeping N words
Mhm.
and he thought his mic was muted the whole time,
Mhm.
and it was not muted. He respects the anthem so much he dropped a slur during it.
Mhm.
He was like, "I'm just be a true American."
Mhm.
I do want to say, between Matt Rowan and Myers Leonard, one thing I want to say, I made it a point to not criticize or judge people for how they participate during the anthem, whether you stand or not. I made it a point to not judge people for that because I don't think you can make. Y'all don't like making assumptions about people based on what
Yeah.
they do during this one thing
Mhm.
because we made a lot of assumptions about people. But boy, y'all did not make a strong case for your people.
Oh yeah.
Myers Leonard and Matt, y'all did not help the cause
Mhm.
for the anthem respecters.
Yeah.
Y'all did not help the case.
Yeah.
Y'all
Well-
put them in a bad light.
Yeah, Myers Leonard. So I do want to kind of just touch on that
Yes,
with
ahead.
the whole Rowan dude, that guy, that
Yes.
idiot,
We're gonna get
whatever.
We got more for him.
Yeah, exactly. Like whatever. He's pretty much the embodiment of like
Yeah.
the kneeler, or I guess
Yeah,
whatever.
The anti. Yeah. The
Yeah,
anti-
exactly. But I did get like a little mad though when they were having this conversation on that show that we listened to or whatever. And of course, my favorite guy, Dan Le Batard, he went straight like I don't even think he like took a breath in between it. Like when he was like, yeah, Myers Leonard said a racial slur, and he's the guy who didn't, stand for the anthem.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah, it
all
wasn't
right,
a good
yeah.
look.
So we're just gonna go ahead and throw
Yeah.
that in there as
I mean,
soon as.
yeah.
So I'm glad that you brought that up, saying
Yeah.
you just don't judge people because I think that was a pretty crappy move for people to do that. Like, I don't know. In my
I
opinion,
feel like he kind of brought it on himself though.
no, he did bring it on
know?
himself, but I think the way, I mean, that was such a hot button thing or whatever. But
And the funny thing with Myers, like he searched for that one because he went through his like slur Rolodex.
oh
He
yeah,
lost one,
yeah.
and he went through his slur Rolodex and settled on that. Like that's the one I can say. That's the one I got. Yep, I'm good. I'm good.
I mean, I did not learn of that word in probably till college.
I learned of it probably 5 years ago. I think.
Yeah,
It's
and, I
never
mean
something-
that's
but
not
it's
a
'cause
word
I don't-
like
I'm
people
not,
don't
I'm not
hear.
around. I literally don't have any Jewish people in my life.
Yeah.
So I've never heard the word before.
Yeah,
So
and
I
I've
didn't know
had
anything
Jewish
about
people,
it.
but I've never heard
I heard-
like
yeah.
that word. So I mean,
Right.
to me, it's more believable that he
I don't
just
believe him at
never. Oh, you don't believe
no,
him at
I
all?
don't believe him for half. I don't
Okay.
believe for a single second.
No, I mean that's
yeah. I just
I just think it's
the way he
believable, but I'm not
delivered it,
saying
yeah. The way he delivered it, that's like something he says a lot in his life. He knows
okay.
he knows it's a slur.
Oh, okay.
Like so he still went through his mental Rolodex for that. You know, he went through his mental slur deck, his slur Rolodex, and was like, "What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? What can I?" Okay, there we go. Got it. That's the one. That's the one. So yeah, Myers. But back to Matt Rowan. Levi, you know Matt Rowan issued an apology for what he did.
Yes, and that's what. Yeah.
The apology.
The apology
I have
was
the whole
worse
screenshot.
than-
Yes.
Freaking incident.
The funny thing is, he goes, "I, Matt Rowan, on Thursday, March 11th, 2011. This is such a professional press release. Most regrettably made some statements that cannot be taken back." But he spent this whole statement trying to take them back, though.
Yeah,
This statement, man.
this guy.
This is my favorite thing. I love he goes, "I am a family man.
Yeah.
I am married. I have 2 children. And at one time was a youth pastor. I continue to be a member of Baptist Church." What does that have to do with any of this? That's not saving you. This I'm a family man rollout. I thought we got rid of that with my man in Cleveland when Costello hit the line drive, hit the home run.
Yeah, Brenneman. No,
Brenneman, yeah.
and we also talked about don't mention God in this apology
Yes,
either.
it's not helping.
The only appropriate fashion that God should be even mentioned in
If you
this
ask
is
for
if you
prayers.
say, "I shamed God."
Yes, and you
I've
ask
used-
for prayers.
Yeah, I consider
it.
myself a Christian. It is apparent that I'm not, and I have shamed God.
Yes, that is when it's appropriate.
Yes.
This look, I go to church, bruh.
Yeah.
That definitely doesn't help
Yeah,
either.
it
You're
doesn't.
not helping the church at all.
No, you're
You're
not.
doing bad. That church don't want to claim you right now.
Yeah, exactly.
But then he goes, after all this, he goes, "I will say that I suffer from type 1 diabetes.
Oh yeah.
And during the
that's-
game, my sugar was spiking. While not excusing my remarks, it is not unusual when my sugar spikes that I become disoriented and I'll say things that are not appropriate as well as hurtful." So he
He's
didn't have a Snickers, and that made him say
He's the Tourette's guy. It's just like the modern day Tourette's
Racism
guy.
Tourette's.
Yeah. Well, I mean, have you seen the Tourette's guy on YouTube?
I think so.
Yeah, from back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he pretty much said anything. I think
My man's like, when I ain't got food, and that's the other part about that, right? If that's what happens, I don't think you need to be in a broadcasting role, dog.
No,
'Cause
yeah,
You're
exactly.
not helping yourself get another job in this field because, like, so if something happens and your sugar spikes,
Mm-hmm.
you just gonna start shouting slurs. That's what you gonna do. That's like your go-to, bro. That's your help. But nah, man, nah, dog. This did not get this. This is the worst apology I've seen, dog. And I thought Brenneman was the worst, but this topped it. Once my man blamed it on diabetes, you first off, you have shamed the diabetes community, the Christian community, the Baptist church community,
Your family.
You have brought shame to so many different people who didn't need to be involved.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and his colleague's name is Scott Salpopa. That was his colleague's name, who didn't get caught up in this. So yeah, he had Scott's base. It was me and me alone. So yeah,
That's a great. I feel like we could see that on Key and Peele or something.
Yes.
You know, yeah.
yes,
It's like
it was incredible. It was incredible. And then he
sugar-
goes,
It's like, oh, sorry,
my
got
favorite
diabetes.
thing is after going on this rant, he goes and saying all these things about himself, about how he gets disoriented and becomes a racist when he doesn't have sugar. He's like, these comments I made would certainly seem to indicate that I'm racist. I am not. I don't think you get to make that decision anymore. I think that's on everybody else's hands at this point, bro. Matt. Goodbye, Matt. Shout out to Norman High School girls. By the way, have you seen the screenshot of Norman High School girls basketball team?
No.
Someone informed me they have 4 black girls on the team.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I saw the video. I
He
thought
had-
it.
So much anger over 4.
Hmm.
My man Matt was struggling, bro.
See, I thought it was an all black team. That's
No.
what.
The other team was primarily.
Really?
Yes. Yes. This is what I heard. I haven't seen. This is what I heard. I
Oh,
was
okay.
listening-
Yeah,
listened to
because
somebody
I
talk.
watched the video of it, but yeah, I thought it was
Oh, that's the update. No high school girls won the state title.
oh, they did.
Matt had a bad week. I'm looking at the picture right now. There are, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I see maybe 4, maybe 5.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
but you're in the group.
Yeah.
Everybody got to get it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a new experience for the white girls on the team. Yeah, never experienced that before. So yeah, keep Matt on the Snickers so he doesn't say
Yeah, you're not you when you're hungry. so-
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
actually, that was a great. I think it's
not
a
the-
great excuse.
That's not what
now.
Snickers meant. That's not what Snickers meant. So it's
You
like,
should have
wait,
flipped this
wait.
into a Snickers commercial. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, wait, this is not what we wanted. This
Yeah.
not- no. That's not what we meant. You done messed up the whole. You messed up the Snickers brand. Now we
Yeah.
can never look at their commercials the same. God, who's you not the expert this week? You want to just go and give Matt a double?
Yeah.
Matt
Because I was
Double-
gonna mention him.
An honorable mention to Myers Leonard
Yeah.
because you lost all your game sponsorships.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
He
Because he got
did.
sniped by a 12-year-old probably.
Probably.
Drew Brees is gone. Bro, he lives in the chat row. Feel free to comment on your boy Drew Brees being gone. He's gone.
Mm-hmm.
He has retired after posting the video, of him working out. Oh, he don't want to talk about Drew. No, let's talk about it. I want to talk about it, Rose. We want to talk about it. We want to talk about Drew. After posting the video about, when people thought they were moving on, he posted a video of him working out.
Yeah.
I think Sean Payton got on the phone was like, hey, buddy,
Mm-hmm.
you mind staying at home? Don't make me do this.
Yeah.
Like Sean made a don't make me do this to you, Drew call.
Mhm.
So then Drew decided to retire. You think that's what happened?
Yeah, I think that is.
I agree.
Nobody in New Orleans is clamoring for Drew Brees to come back. So
No.
yeah.
No. Especially after the way that last season, that end of that playoff game went. We
Yeah.
just couldn't complete a pass. It's like,
Mhm.
nah, we good, bro.
Yeah.
Um,
And I'm so glad too. They're going ahead and shooting that horse in the head because I would not want to watch it run again. Like it really was painful watching those teams, especially like when Michael
was,
Thomas.
bro.
Yeah.
they'd be so much fun for like the first 3 weeks of the season, and
Yeah.
then as soon think what you can even blame it on Cole with Drew. He in a
Mhm.
dome. It's just the more his arm had to throw,
Yeah.
the worse it got.
Yeah.
And it would get so bad in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It'd just be like, oh, Drew's done.
hmm
How will you remember Drew Brees as a Falcons fan?
I mean, I really don't
How did you
think
feel
much
about
of
that
Drew
Falcons
Brees.
tweet, by the way?
What tweet?
The Falcons tweet where they were like, they put out a highlight reel of Drew Brees against the Falcons.
I hate us, bro.
I don't-
Like,
it was like, I think they showed him getting sacked, but he got completions too and stuff like that. But it's like, we won't miss you, but it was like something, but we won't miss you. Thanks for everything, but we won't miss you. Something weird.
oh, okay.
The
I mean,
Falcons-
if it was a good troll, I mean,
Let me
I
go
don't
pull it up,
know.
'cause I thought it was whack. Like, no. When Dak Prescott retires in 10 years, y'all better say bye. Bye,
Yeah.
Dak. Don't give
yeah,
him
I don't
nothing
want a
positive.
freaking video tribute for
At
Drew
all.
Brees, but I
Out
mean,
my
we're the
face.
freaking we're the Falcons, so whatever, dude. I really don't care anymore.
Are you glad he's gone?
Yeah, I'm glad he's gone.
I understand that.
Just because I couldn't deal with. And two, I'm tired of he's such a compiler, bro. So it feels like we're giving him a
Oh.
freaking football and stopping a game every
Oh.
week.
Yeah, it's not a compiler.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
I've
haven't
already
forgiven y'all. I haven't forgiven
conceded.
y'all for
I've
that.
already conceded. You won that.
I haven't let it go yet.
You won
though.
that.
It really upset me. It bothered me so much. But yeah, so Drew Brees is retired. Drew Brees, he's a surefire Hall of Fame. He's gonna be first ballot, of course.
Yeah.
I'm glad he got this. That Super Bowl run is kind of crazy when you look back on it. Like
Yeah.
he beat Brett Favre and Peyton Manning, technically in a way, if
Mhm.
you do the quarterback versus quarterback thing.
Yeah.
I mean, and what he did for New Orleans, like what him and Reggie coming together in New Orleans
Mhm.
did, like when that first season back, that was wild. That was a wild time.
Yeah.
He has a great legacy. He's, Hall of Famer, whatever he wants to do next, he can do anything he wants.
Mhm.
I heard
Well,
his
he's going to
restaurant's
NBC.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. You know,
Okay.
he already signed a contract like
wow,
a year
thank you,
ago.
son. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I will say I heard his restaurant's pretty good.
Oh, he's got a restaurant.
I forgot it's like some sport. It's like a sports bar type thing. Heard it's pretty good.
Oh.
Heard it's decent. I forgot the name of it though.
Mhm.
I think it's one in Florida. I forgot. But yeah.
The Breezeway,
That should be the name of it.
which that's
Yeah.
that's a restaurant in Auburn. But
Oh, okay. Yeah, shout out to Drew, man. Like you said, he was a bit of a compiler. You want to say more negative things about him as a Falcons fan?
yeah,
Talk bad about him. Slander's retirement.
I hope your hair falls out.
It's already
even
started.
though it's coming back. That hair is coming back. I mean, I really don't think much of Drew Brees, honestly. It's cool, like what he did for New Orleans. I'm not gonna hate on him for that. I think there's just
Major impact.
there's bigger things behind the scenes that push that. Destiny. But yeah, I mean, it's cool. Cool, Drew Brees. You're cool. I mean, I wouldn't put him top.
He's
Where would
not.
you put him all time?
All time?
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, I
Where do
feel like
people-
you would have to
where do
consider
people have
him.
Joe Namath all time? He's above him.
Do what?
Where do people have Joe Namath all time? He's above him. How about that?
Okay.
We'll start. That's the line. We'll start there, and then we'll move him up.
I don't
based
think a
on
lot of
that.
people have Joe Namath in like the top 20
Good.
though.
Good.
So
He's probably top 15 all time. I gotta look at a list because I don't really respect. The only 80s quarterback I respect like Montana, Marino, and Elway. Those are like the only pre
okay.
my birth guys who I really respect.
Okay.
There's some I don't think about too much. He's somewhere in that list, man.
Yeah.
He's probably. I mean, he has the numbers that he has. You kind of have to put him in the top 20, I guess.
Yeah.
But he was also never considered the best quarterback of his generation.
Yeah.
Which is another really weird thing about him. Like he was
But-
at no point was Drew ever the best in his group.
He was also
always
playing
one-
against Tom Brady, Peyton Manning.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He had a great career. But he was always behind everybody.
Yeah.
Like all the other leagues, he was behind.
Mm-hmm.
It's just kind of weird, but Drew's gone. It's a new era, man. Football era is changing. Philip is gone. Drew is gone.
Tom's on.
Avocado ice cream boy is still here
Yeah.
for some reason.
Mhm.
Yeah, Ben is still hanging out barely. He's hanging on by a thread. But when those two are gone,
Does
man,
Pittsburgh even want them back?
they restructured, so I guess so.
Yeah.
They just bring him back.
Well, I'm saying fans, like
Oh, the
Pittsburgh
fans? I think
yeah.
the fans are good because they're afraid of the Mason Rudolph experience.
Yeah, that's true.
They've been hurt by so many bad quarterbacks,
Yeah.
and then I end up in the draft. I think they're just like, fine, we'll do it for another year. Let's just get it over with.
They gonna draft a QB this year?
They
I
might.
think that's the plan.
They might, yeah. I think they should. If they,
Mac Jones.
I don't hate it. I really don't hate it for them,
Mm.
honestly. But yeah, shout out to Drew Brees. Shout out to New Orleans. Sean Payton gets to coach without him again.
Mhm.
And Drew's career arc is kind of crazy because I was listening to Mike Jones this morning. He was saying like, a quarterback wouldn't get 3 or 4 years. Like he got to figure it out. We kind of throw one of those guys away. He wasn't good when he started his career, and with the Chargers, he wasn't that good.
Oh, really?
Bro, he won comeback player of the year, and he wasn't hurt the year before. He just wasn't good. Like that's really crazy when you think about it.
Nice.
A quarterback wouldn't be allowed. We really don't give quarterbacks that much time anymore.
Yeah.
We're in year 3 of Darnold, and we're kind of done with him.
Was he? What year did he get drafted?
I want to say the Eli Manning year.
04?
Yeah, I want to say Eli Manning year.
It's when LaDainian was running it up, wasn't it?
Yep. Let me hit his wiki real quick. Christopher Breeze is his middle. Christopher is his middle name. Drew Christopher Breeze. I'm sorry, he was drafted in 01. I'm sorry. Yeah, he was drafted the same year as
01.
Vic.
Dang, that's crazy.
And Vic went the same draft because Vic didn't start for like 2 years. He didn't start immediately.
Wait, wasn't Brady 01 too? Or Brady was
Brady was 90 something?
or was he
I
2000?
thought.
Might have been 2000.
No, you're right. Because he when this rookie when they won that Super Bowl, or was he second year? Hold on, I'm looking at the 6th round.
I'm trying to think Alabama, Michigan,
Thomas
Orange Bowl.
I don't see Brady in this draft. I think Brady was 2000 maybe.
Might have been. I think he was.
Yeah. Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr. was 2000.
Okay.
Yes. So yeah. Thank you for all the memories, Drew. Thank you for some of the funniest playoff losses I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
This is not a good retirement. We're being told slanders in this retirement.
Yeah.
But you're a Falcons fan, and one of my best friends is a Saints fan, so this is more fun this way. Bye,
Bye, Drew.
Drew.
Forget you.
Bye, Drew. I'm not an expert, but Levi, what you got? Get out of here.
I'm not an expert, but Bill Gates, you need to chill, bro. Chill. It's cool, bro. You ain't got to solve all the world's problems. Have you heard of like what he's trying to shoot at the sun?
You trying to shoot something at the sun now?
Bro, he's been trying to do this for a while, but
last I
apparently
heard,
he's
Drew-
getting closer and closer.
I mean, Drew. Last I heard of Bill was he was trying to go to Africa and do experimental COVID vaccines over there or something.
oh, he already did those.
yeah.
Yeah. So you
That
want
was
to, bro? I saw a
mad.
little revealing
That
video,
was mad
and
suspect to me, but
yeah, I'm gonna have to send you that video because you can help me decipher too. Because
Yeah.
I haven't gone back and done my research, but it was somebody put it up on Instagram, and it was somebody too who doesn't just
they don't just put videos.
you know
out.
they just don't
Yeah.
throw
Yeah, yeah, ain't gonna
random
put it out there.
nonsense
Right,
out
right.
there. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I've learned some new things, but
So you
yeah,
trying to shoot something at the sun now?
bro, he's been trying to do this. Like So this is his awesome idea of how we're going to stop climate change. You want to hear it? We're going to shoot a rocket up at the sun, and it's going to disperse a bunch of particles up into the air, and those particles will create, it will pretty much serve as another layer in the ozone. So we're going to have a bunch of dust up in the air, and a bunch of scientists keep telling them, like, hey, don't do this. We shouldn't do this. But I keep seeing these reports come out every few weeks. It's like, oh, he's getting closer to doing it, or he's in more talks. And like, this isn't the only thing he's got his hand in, too. Like, he's doing a lot of other stuff across the world. You need to look that man up. Like, you need to chill Bill Gates. Like,
so
freaking
anybody
psychopath.
familiar with Superman a little bit? A little familiar with Superman?
Yeah.
If Superman was real, will Bill Gates be Lex Luthor? Like,
Yeah.
just trying to just do random stuff to make sure he couldn't do his
Yeah.
job. Like, I feel like that's what Bill Gates is.
Yeah.
Kind of an evil genius.
Yeah. I learned he's an opportunist.
He's got some Elon Musk energy for sure.
Oh, apparently Microsoft, like whatever he made, he didn't even make it. Like, it was a software that already existed, and he took it and got somebody to add some stuff to it and then flipped it.
Hey, look, man, it's like with the great poet Sean Carter, Jay-Z said, "You made the hot line, I made the hot song." Hey,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna knock him for that part.
Yeah.
I do have confirmation that he is Lex, or really says yes, he is Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
So yeah, and really also said that the Drew retirement hurt, and our comments made it worse. I apologize.
I don't. Bye.
Be careful, Ro be personal training. He'll
I got nothing against
be
Ro,
careful.
my boy.
I'm looking out. Like I'm saying, I want the best for you. I can help you. He's a big dude. He's a big dude.
I'll get Taysom Hill to back me up, man.
So yeah, I'm not an expert, but it is my girl Leah's birthday.
Oh.
Happy birthday, Leah.
Happy birthday, Leah.
Have a wonderful day. See you soon. Sorry, I'm not there. Be there next time. You know, my stimmy didn't hit in time for me to make the trip.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that.
Hey, I'm mad unstemified right now, and I don't appreciate it.
Yeah,
My
same.
account is very unstemified.
Yeah,
that's the last
mine
thing I want
too.
to say.
Mine too.
My account is real. I don't appreciate it. That thing
Mhm.
ain't been out for. He signed it last week.
Yeah.
Where the money at?
I'm mad that it took him 2 days to sign it too. When I got the
Yo, they
Yeah,
were
I
like, bro,
got
they were like, yo, he moved. He's gonna sign it today instead of Friday. I'm like, why was this a discussion?
wait, he did,
Yeah,
or I thought he
Thursday.
still
No,
signed it.
he signed it Thursday. I
Oh,
think.
okay, yeah, I got the
I was
freaking.
mad. I was so mad. Like, what you mean? What you mean you gonna sign it Friday?
It
Bro?
was
They ready?
It was Wednesday morning. I got the notification. Oh, House finally passes bill.
Yeah.
Biden set the sonnets Friday. I'm like, it's 10 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday, and we're gonna wait till
What's going
Friday
on?
to sign this
Like,
thing
what's
in.
going
It's
on,
like,
bro?
get
Like,
your
go-
butt down
go-
there right now and
go.
sign it.
I need my money. I want my bread, dog. You playing with the money? Playing with the money, Joe? Come on, dog. Y'all make all these walking tweets y'all put out every morning. Walk
Yeah.
sign the bill. What's wrong with you? Yeah, I need my account stemified. Clay, you
Yeah.
want your account stemified?
Yeah,
Hey, man.
yeah,
Yeah.
stimmy.
And shout out to the people with kids who's racking up. I know a few of y'all. Y'all getting paid. Nah, I
Good
respect it.
Lord.
I respect it. Dude, handle all your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Okay,
mean, I
Rita said
really
the
hate
same
not
thing.
having kids at a young age now.
Honestly, bruh, it's low key worth it right now. It's looking good for now. But that 8 hours of rest peacefully through the night,
Mm-hmm.
they hit different.
Yeah.
You don't get that with it. You don't get that with a little baby.
Mm,
You don't get that at all in any way, shape, form, fashion.
Nope.
Yes. Happy birthday, Leah. Have a
Happy
good
birthday.
one. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Clayton. Thank you, Butler Production Multimedia. Everybody have a good day.
We got more pods coming out.
We got a lot of pods this week. So many pods are coming to you this week. So many.
I mean, we're just gonna say that. but
I'm
we'll
literally
see.
got one in the garage van right now,
Yeah.
ready to go. I got it right now, ready to go.
We're doing 2 tomorrow night, right?
Got 2 tomorrow night, double pod,
Yeah.
podded up, and both those will be out because we got the Last Chance U thing talking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Last Chance U pod coming.
And a
Let
lot
me
more
catch that.
sports talk.
More sports
since
talk
we were out
that
2
did.
weeks.
Yeah, we're
or
going
week.
2 weeks. We got a lot to cover. A lot
Yeah.
to cover. Got an NBA pod on the way today. That'll be out today.
Mhm.
This will be on the podcast. I'll put this up. I'll handle it this week. So I'm off all week. I'll handle
Bet.
it today. So this will be up one of these days this week. Yeah, with content all week. Podtent. Know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout. Yes, appreciate y'all. Have a good week.
Peace.